Hello, listeners. Welcome to our fourth episode of our brand new fifth season of Mind Your Business podcast. My name is Mia Gomez.
I'm Carlos Mora, and we're the hosts of this podcast. We want to give a special shout out to Studio G, powered by the Mike Loya Center for Innovation and Commerce and Blackstone Launchpad, where we help students and recent alumni to start and grow their own businesses, being your own boss.
Today, we have a really special guest with us. We have Ana Macias, who you can see to my left. She is the visionary behind Creo, an initiative whose company believes in providing access to enjoyable, healthier products sourced from communities and driven by sustainable practices. Ana, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
It's an honor for us to have you because I remember that the first time that we saw you at the Mike Loya Center for Innovation and Commerce, when you visit us in person, we saw the passion that you have for your project. That's why we said we have to have her in the podcast. But let me start with the first question, and is present yourself, where you're from, what do you study, some of your hobbies or interests.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ana Macias. I'm from Chihuahua. Well, a city near from Chihuahua. I'm a life lover, a believer, and operations person. And I want to do this mission-driven company that I want to sell and promote products made by communities and helping them with sustainable practices and sustainable cost. This cost can help their operations and improve job satisfaction and job compensation. I work at Jordan Foster Construction, and my hobbies are walking in the park with my dog, and I love creative writing and reading.
I mean, that's great, because if you love that, you can put it into your business as well. But again, let me tell you that as soon as I saw when you went to the office and you started like showing us what your project was about, Carla and myself were like, wow, this is amazing, because we can see that no matter what, she's going to continue with her project. So we're amazed to have you here.
Yes, it's because I don't give up. I don't give up. And I need people to believe in this, because if they believe, the world is full of possibilities.
Yes.
I agree so much with you. And I know that we had, just to brag a little bit, Ana is actually one of our Studio G members.
Yes.
She recently subscribed, and she told me all about her business. So I want the listeners to know as well. What is Creo, and what inspired you to want to start that?
It's because when you see so much talent in a place, there's possibilities there, because they are so good and they deserve a chance. Like everyone. And I want to do that. I want to build opportunities. And I want help, for example, with the honey, because honey, I want to start selling honey as my first product. And it's made in a sustainable high school. And in that high school, we didn't have the resources. And what happened when you don't have the resources? You invent them.
I tried that honey. She gave us a sample for the office. Those are amazing. And like the nuts that they have inside, it's like the perfect like aftertaste for like when you finish eating or something. And it tastes like so natural and so organic. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Let me tell you guys, it was so good that when I went to the office, there was none left.
Yes, it was none left. Like I took one. I tasted. That's it. But yeah, it's amazing.
Yes, and it was produced in a place where 600 talents are graduating every year.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow. And let me ask you something, because you say that you want to start something big, and with that comes thinking of a business plan, right?
Yes, of course.
And every business has to have a mission and values.
Yes.
But let me ask you, how will you describe the mission and values of Creo in supporting healthier and sustainable products?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Actually, the mission started because Creo is everything I believe in my life. And the mission is, we believe in quality, we believe in values, and we believe in talent. And the values, I believe, is I have passion, dedication, hard work, integrity, and continuous improvement.
How amazing is that? Like, how amazing is that you already have your core values of your project and at the early stages of it. So, oh my God, like this is why we love to work at Studio G. Me and myself have said it in last episodes. When we start seeing the early stages of someone, and then in 1 year we see them like growing so much, and we're like, oh my God, like it's like watching a baby grow, right?
Yes, exactly. I perceive Creo as my baby.
Yes.
And when it was only an idea, and then it has like its own personality, identity, like another person, a representation, a projection, and in the future, a reality.
Exactly. And we're so excited to be part of you and to be here to help you out. We're really glad for you like to be able to trust us and
No, thank you. It's amazing having someone that listens and are willing to help.
yes. So my next question for you, Ana, is I know that you mentioned that your first product is gonna be honey, right?
Yes.
Have you ever thought about like other products that you want to incorporate?
Yes, it's because Creo is going to be a family of goods, like P&G. For example, P&G, they have a shampoo and they have another products. I want the same. A family of goods, but in this case, a family of goods that support communities. I thinking maybe a jam, maybe coffee, maybe I have to explore. But as this is a plan, I want to do it step by step, and honey is the first product. So when I can make the honey project grow, I can start thinking in another.
Perfect. And I know that you mentioned communities. Can you explain and let us, well, the listeners know what communities are going to be creating those products?
Okay, well, I'm going to start in Mexico. With my, I mean, with my high school, in my sustainable high school. But small businesses and another sustainable high schools. But I want businesses that have the vision to improve. And I want to mention that Creo doesn't have religion, doesn't have a skin color, doesn't have language. If I have funds, I can help develop any community.
That's great. And let me ask you another question, which is how do you select who to collaborate with, like which communities and like the artisans who create the products of Creo? Like how do you select them?
It's because, well, it's going to be my next step. So I'm looking products or projects that align with Creo values.
Okay.
And sustainable practices again, and with the vision of improve. Because I want to see exactly like they are here, but how they their vision to be in the future. I'm explaining.
Yes. Yes, you are. And let me ask you something. As so far, because yesterday you mentioned to me that yesterday you went to a networking event.
Oh yes.
And how important do you think that for entrepreneurs like yourself?
It can change your life because they have all the resources, all the networking, and if they listen and if they allow themselves to believe, maybe they can find a good project to follow up.
Yes, that's very important. We always say, and we say that it's very, very important for students to like
Yes.
attend networking events here on campus as well. This is an invitation for the UTEP students in the fall 2023 semester. We will have around 15 to 20 events
Oh,
that you
that's
can
cool.
attend. It's networking events, funding events, pinching competitions, but you can find all of this in our social media that is going to come up right now in the screen. Follow us on social media, Michaelia Center for Innovation and Commerce, the Blackstone Launchpad, and Studio G. And yes, be in touch with us because we will have a lot of opportunities for students like yourself as well.
Yes, and I want to tell the students to be brave,
Yes.
and believe in themselves, and go to that office. And
Yes.
I have this, and I want your help to help me do it.
And we will help you. If you come with that attitude, we will definitely do whatever it's in our end to make your business grow as well.
Yes.
It's so incredible how literally with every entrepreneur like you, we meet with them, we interview them, and they always talk about the importance of networking. So it's just great. And I love that you said for them to be brave because
Yes.
you really have to take the first step. Even if you're like shaking, your whole body is shaking, you have to take that first step, you know?
Yes. Yes, please listen, be brave, and believe in yourself.
I agree. That's a great, great tip. Ana, I have another question for you. So I know that Creo is right now like in the works. Once it launches, what positive impact do you think it's going to have within the communities that are going to be providing the resources for you?
For example, in the B project, I want to highlight the people that are working with it. They are students with not many opportunities. Sometimes they have to choose a career to put the family needs before the dreams. So if it works, they can maybe have the opportunity to follow their dreams, and also the environmental impact. Bees are a species in danger. For example, in this project protects the bees.
That is so incredible. And I love how you're like this business is gonna like make an impact like globally, and you're also gonna help like the persons providing the resources.
Yes.
So that's great. I think it goes really hand on hand.
Yes, and it's investing and also helping them with their operations. I'm a fan of lean and continuous improvement. So, okay, this is your operation. We have to take a look, identify the types of waste you have, and let's do it better. Let's do it better. And in the process, they can develop themselves at the same time.
And you made me reflectionate in something that I relate, which was the first thing that you said, that a lot of students don't have, or sometimes we take for granted that we have a lot of free time, right?
Yes.
There's people that don't have it, or they can't follow their dreams because they have to focus on something else to support their families or support themselves. And that's very important. But as well as, even though you will be in that situation, or you feel that you will lean into that situation, never stop fighting for your dreams. Like, everything is possible, and this is just a way to see, like, maybe in your free time at night or whenever you can work on a side hustle, and then start making the first step into entrepreneurship there.
Yes, but sometimes they don't have the vision because they even don't know their potential.
Yes.
Because they don't have any person that believe in them. But their Creo mission is to believe in them.
Yes.
That we want to provide the resources for you to improve and for show you that the world, as I said before, is full of possibilities. You just have to hard work and believe in yourself.
And I like that that's linked to the last question of this episode, which is, what is your vision for the future of Creo, and how do you hope it will inspire to transform the industry? And I mean any kind of industry that Creo is part of, like the food industry, the entrepreneurship industry. How do you think Creo is going to change that?
Okay, Creo, right now, I'm only thinking about it in the food industry, but it can expand into the fashion industry and the craft industry. And I want to highlight that I love the United Nations, and it can help develop at least 12 of the 17 development goals. So I want to do that. And then no poverty, good health and well-being, quality education, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, and responsible consumption. That's my vision for Creo.
That's incredible. And I know that you mentioned that you are first going to start like in the food industry, but honestly, like in a future not long from right now, I do see you like doing really big things, and I do see like large corporations mimicking you. Why? Because you are going to inspire your workers and you're going to give them the push that they need. So I think that's incredible. And I don't know, I just see you like an angel on earth, basically, with the mission that you have. And it's wonderful.
It is. And it's very inspiring. Like, I think that me and myself are going to get out of this room and be like, oh, we should believe in ourselves.
Exactly.
Because it's true. Like, that's contagious and that's important. And that's why we have this podcast, to inspire other people to take the first step. And what better with an example like yourself?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ana. Thank you so much for accepting once again our invitation and for being here. We're truly honored to have you in the podcast. Studio G, the Mike Loya Center for Innovation and Commerce, and the Blackstone Launchpad wants to thank you, our listeners, for your constant support.
Stay tuned for upcoming episodes, but never forget to always mind your business.